Hey, what up, y'all? 6:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, August 3rd, Monday, 2020. Look at us. Some banana. Yeah, banana vape. So, I forgot the term for it, but it's a common thing. Okay, well, propaganda is a common thing, but in what's happening in a war like this, okay, like a hidden war, okay, but there's a when you're engaged in a war, there are many battles that happen. Pardon me. And one tactic of war is to have a battle over here that may engage others, you know, that are supposed to be stationed over here. So that, you see what I'm saying? And then over here where they really want to hit, that's not being protected like it should be. Because everybody's, you know, they're looking over here, you see. So I forgot what it's called, but I'm sure there's a term for it. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Sour diesel. That's tasty. That's a good strain right there. Good vape strain. Good vape strains are important. You don't want to regret a cartridge that big. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, um, we already know what they're gonna do. We didn't see the first thing come. You know what the thingies on our face? We didn't see it coming, right? That's to keep you pre-engaged. Okay, if you're pre-engaged with that, you're not doing what you should be doing. You're not getting ready. Okay, they're going to come. You've already been told by the most treasonous traitor ever to enter Washington D.C. You've already been told by this reality show star posing as, the marionette we know as POTUS. Um, we've already been told he's sending military to inject us with blood vein computers. Okay? Against our will. Now, what are we worrying about right now? Are we really distracted with this thing? There's a reason why we were told comply with the laws of man whenever possible. And this is one of them situations where we should comply with that while we're getting ready. Because I'm telling you what, those of you who are bucking against this mask thing, you think you're going to uh, file lawsuits and shit. It's too late for that. Okay? They control the courts now. They own the court. They own the courthouse. The motherfuckers that want to put this in you. The motherfuckers that told you to do that. Okay? And that is to keep you pre-engaged with that. Okay? With the folly that you're going to restore normalcy in a crumbled society. So the buildings haven't fallen yet. They will. They're not bombarded and ravaged yet. They will be. 14th century feudalism is coming to this nation. Okay? It's going to get bad up in here. Alright? You need a handgun. You need some silver. You need some survival food. You need a tent. You need a, a tarp that's repellent of thermal imaging to throw over wherever you set your tent up. You need water. You need a crossbow, and you need a hunting knife. You need some big rubber gloves to clean whatever you kill to eat. Go for good, clean kill shots. Don't make nothing writhe in pain. You see, these are the things we're being distracted from. I'm looking for a survivalist chick right now. The chick that wants to go bug out with me, wants to get she already got a couple different spots that we can access where we have stuff, and they're kind of close to each other. So like when the provisions run out at the one, we can move to the other and just go, raid from the other. Pirate stuff, you see. Somebody who has survivalist mentality, who knows that eventually we will get caught, we will get brought before the imposter Christ. Okay, they're doing all this without him here yet, but he will eventually be here and he will take the reins. Okay. They want you to worry about something that's not even something to worry about, so that you won't worry about what they've already told you they're going to do to you. They're going to do it. They have every intention of making you take a blood vein computer that they can wirelessly modify your DNA and change it. And then they can file infringement of patent on you and own what's in your body. They already own you outright, and they've already sold your social security numbers to China. And that's why so many people are being kidnapped right now under the guise of this thing that in all of its recorded history has not killed as many people as the flu just killed in the last 3 months. The flu killed more people in the last 3 months than this other thing that they got you wearing masks for has killed in all of its recorded history. Don't believe me? Look it up. All of its recorded history, it has not caused as many deaths. I mean, I'm not talking about this propaganda where they're doing this thing and they're saying everybody who died has it. No. I'm talking before they did this, before they started testing for it, and 9 out of 10 tests came back, oh, they got it, right? Because that's how it was designed. Oh, you died in a car accident and your head got chopped off in the accident? Oh, you must have died from it. You see, you really died from that, right? Oh, a mugger shot you 58 times and you bled out there in the street? Damn. But we tested you. You died from this. You didn't die from them gunshot wounds. You didn't die from bleeding out. Do you see how ridiculous it's gotten? They tell you can get it from a fart. They tell you that this thing could protect you from it. I mean, if it was airborne, which it's not, that's only, you can only get it if it's injected in you, Sour diesel, yeah. No, it's a beautiful thing. I'm going to get when this banana runs out, I'm going to get some live resin. Try that just to see. But see, a half a gram of that costs what a gram of this costs. You see, so I'm sacrificing half a gram, but maybe it's way better. Maybe I'll like it a lot more. You see, so I'd like to try it just to see. But our normal is not coming back. We're bucking against that. The system has crumbled behind the scenes. All that you see now is a facade, and pretty soon the facade will be blown down by the wind like a house of cards, and then you get to see, oh wow, you get to see like what other nations that have been demolished by these reptilian bugs. You get to see what, this is how it happened. Okay, you've seen some of the videos online, places that nobody wants to visit, places that are, complete shitholes, because what's happening here happened there already, you see. The gluttonous were allowed to get into power and to get wealth and fame, as it was prophesied. Is to bring down reciprocity, final karmic reciprocity before the crash point. We got Lucifer's coming back to act as buffer between the clone of God, Yeshua, and the ancient AI, aka Satan, for a third and final time in this temporary timeline. You got a lot of entities who don't realize they don't exist, that they failed their pre-existence here. They came here and they got programmed to be undesirable for the real world, and they don't care to find themselves. They just want to be one of them, y'all. It's time for survivalist friends, survivalist cliques. It's time for what we would deem a couple years ago crazy talk. We need to seriously be ready. We need to seriously be toughening ourselves up, living a little bit harder where we're comfortable right now, because pretty soon we're not going to be there if we want to stand this down. See, you have to be one of the last taken to not get injected. You see what I'm saying? If you're one of the first they encounter, you're getting it. But if you outrun them for a while, you're going to be one of the elect that gets brought before him. And then you're supposed to let the Spirit speak through you freestyle. You're not supposed to think about what you would say when you're brought before him, because you're not saying it from your mind. You're not saying it. You see? And if you fail to allow the Spirit to speak through you at that moment, that crucial moment, which may be the most crucial moment of your pre-existence here, it may be the only moment that's crucial. In your case, who knows? If you fail to do that, then you have perpetuated the unforgivable sin. You've blasphemed the Holy Spirit. That's the only way you can blaspheme it. And you cannot blaspheme a human, so you can't blaspheme a prophet. A prophet who smells like baby butt. You see, in blood. Blood of the innocents. It's like, but yeah, you have to be ready to do that. If you're brought before him, you're one of the last to be brought before him. Y'all see that shit, right? Over my shoulder. Okay, that's just a reflection. Alright. Yeah. I scare myself when I'm by myself. The dog's gone. Her and John picked them up. Yeah. They must have a boat, because they had a boat trailer on her Jeep. And that evil spirit wanted to jump up and see your God. You're living in a motel room and they're buying fucking boats. Wants to put all the evil negative thoughts. Kicked you out of your house, living in your house. It's like shut the fuck up, man. You fucking bug spirit. Yeah, that's how you think, you see? It's like, I'm here because I'm being prepared. I'm about to hook up with my woman. I've been married twice. One time for 28 years, but I've never had a woman be my woman. I'm ready for that connection. Where I got a girl, she's my girl. I'm a man. We're monogamous to each other by choice. You see, we reciprocate to each other. It's just mutual. Whatever, one of us gives, the other gives back, you see. Somebody's getting a pizza delivered. I have money in the bank. I can get a pizza delivered. Right now, it's really hard not to, when it gets dark, jump in my minivan and run down the road to town, past the police station, to the gas station, get some gas, and to the ATM to get some money for my next vape cartridge, and stop at Sings to get a fifth of Red Berry. I kind of wanted to do some drinking. This place kind of has been making me feel like drinking this time for some reason. I don't know why. Could be like a carryover, a spiritual carryover, because so many people here into that kind of thing. So, if we're distracted, we're not preparing for the more dangerous battle. We ran over there. It's like, okay, I want you to think about this. You got this to protect, and they're over here dicking with this. Okay, your chosen battle is here, but they're over here dicking with this. So you decided to run over there and join those that are fighting against that, right? Well, then this over here is no longer being protected, and in this case, it's you. The thing that needs protecting, you're supposed to protect, is you. Do you know that not all of us will have the option to run, to give them a run for their money, to go bug out and hide out? Not all of us are being given that option. I'm trying to hook up with a little survivalist chick so that I can get ready and take off, you see. Because soon it will be time for us to just be, you can't find us. Okay? We were smart enough to know where the real battle was. When people talk about putting a blood vein computer into your body and taking over your bloodstream with their technology, it's when it's time to, I don't know, man. Iron Maiden put it better than anybody. Run for the hills, man. Because, well, these are some crazy white devils. Alright? I mean, they're crazy. You can see their ancestors were crazy. They're on historical record. Crazy. Wanted to control everything. Wanted to control all the money and control nations and control people. Wanted to, make people defend their worthiness when they spawned a bunch of worthless white trash devils. They just had money, but they were trash, okay? And look at them. They came into power, and look at how trashy they are. They burned down their world with their greed and their gluttony. They burned everything that everybody else who was good built. They burned it all down, for meanness, for spite, because their parents were mean, evil, fucked up retards. Rancid ancestors. And that's why we have the time traveling angels of death, to undo them before they can spawn the connection that was the downward striation that we're dealing with out here, that would be controlled by parasitic spirits, you see, who want to rob God and take from God. You see, there's an entity who's supposed to do what these entities think to do. That's prophesied. It's coming. They're trying to bring it on early. We don't know what's going to happen to them or what's going to happen. Maybe he'll show up early. Slap them down and take that candy from that baby. Who knows? I went to turn it off with the laptop again, because it's sitting above the laptop, you see. And it's like the laptop's got it elevated at an angle like that.